We're at Mount Washburn Overlook. Not quite 10,000 feet. Mount Washburn is, but the overlook isn't. And this is looking off one side of the overlook where there'd been a fire. It's kind of hazy, so you can't see. This is a view from the other side of the Mount Washburn Overlook. We had to drive up this little dirt road to get here. It's really pretty. We're in Yellowstone Canyon. These are the falls. I think they're the lower falls. And yellow rock is why it's called Yellowstone National Park. All the way down at the bottom you can see the water. This gives you a feel for how deep it is. Really, really, really deep. I think they said like 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet. I love how the mist is coming up off the falls as it hits. These are the upper falls, still in the canyon area. Sort of the beginning of the canyon. Actually, it is the beginning of the canyon. You don't see as much rock here. So here we are at Artist Point. There are the falls, the lower falls. And you can kind of see down into the canyon a little bit more. A lot of the different colors. So this is Lower Falls from Artist Point. Just a different angle. You get to see more of the water. And then you can see the canyon. I don't know if you can tell, the rock goes from white to yellow to reddish brown. It's really pretty. Kind of hazy and overcast right now. Rained a little bit while we were on our walk. Maybe you can see the color here a little bit better.
Really wide.
You can see the yellow a little bit more now that the sun's out. Color on the rocks. You can really see the yellow color now that the sun's out. Makes a big difference. Now we're on the other side of the canyon at the origin of Upper Falls. Wow. Water just moves so fast. It's hard to believe. Not much yellow here, a little bit, but still pretty green. It's the mouth of the canyon. Now we're standing right where the water goes over. Moves so fast. Okay, now we're looking straight down a waterfall. That's what it looks like. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're above the lower falls on the other side of the canyon. On the north rim, looking back at the south rim, the south end of the canyon. Again, still on the north rim of the canyon. These are the lower falls. We're at the Grand View Overlook. You get a nice shot of the river and the canyon. And the sun's shining, so the rock's really yellow. It's really beautiful. This is the north end of Inspiration Point, and it's just beautiful. Black Hermit Cauldron. We just saw Puffin Stuff Geyser. This is looking back at the Norris Geyser Basin. Steamboat Geyser didn't go off while we were here. I'm not sure what this one's called, but I want to take the video here so you can see the steam that's coming off of it. Whoa, that's hot. Hot and moist.
Smelly.
And smelly. So this is the Green Dragon Spring that we were just on top of with the steam blowing up in our face. We're standing up there. It's pretty cool. This is the Blue Mud Steam Vent. And there's some seriously boiling mud in there. Yikes. That would be very hot. You can see some mountains in the distance. Some more thermal features. The mud is really cool. This area is just kind of vast and moon-like.
Yeah.
This part's a little different. It's a lot whiter than anything we've seen before. And way in the back, there's a little pool of real blue water. Looks interesting. We'll get closer. Guess we don't really get much closer to that blue water, but it looks pretty cool. Called Pork Chop Geyser. Now we're looking back at where we were. There's some gurgling and hissing here. Pretty cool. And lots of camera clicks. Pearl Geyser with some moron's t-shirt in it. Or hat or something. Really pretty though. Really nice backdrop too. Got a couple, 3 little pots bubbling away. See if I can zoom in on them a little bit. There are 2. Another one up there. Again, just a real barren, because the ground's so hot and almost not there. This is cool because you can see into it a little bit more. Here's Minute Geyser bubbling away. Not sure if it goes off every minute or not, or if that's what counts as a minute geyser. Again, I'll just pan over here. That's what we were just looking at. There are the other 2 little ones bubbling off in the distance. This is a Porcelain Geyser Basin. We're running out of time for this stop, so we're not going to have time to go down into this one. But it has some really pretty blue water, kind of like that other one. Okay, this is Fountain Paint Pots, and it's just like boiling mud. You can hear it maybe. It's kind of popping and blopping. Really cool. Listen to how loud this steam vent is. Like working in a factory. This is apparently called volcanic tableland. Very flat. Got some more stuff going off here in the distance. I'll head over that way. So we're at Midway Geyser Basin, working our way up to Grand Prismatic Spring and another geyser. And the water flowing down into the river. Look at all that steam. This is called Turquoise Pool, and it's really beautiful. This is called Opal Pool. Colors are really amazing. Kind of like a blue-green, browns. Just amazingly beautiful. Kind of see that the water goes out into the river. Mist flowing into our faces. You can kind of see the color a little bit. And as it goes down the hill. Still at Grand Prismatic Spring. It's just so unbelievably beautiful. It takes a while to appreciate it. I mean, you just don't want to leave. Every time you take a step, the colors change and it gets prettier. I believe this is Excelsior Geyser. The water is just so blue. And with the white rocks, gives it a cool effect. Another view of the Excelsior Geyser crater. Lots of steam coming off this one. We took a crazy hike up off the trail from Fairy Falls to see Grand Prismatic Spring from above, and it was totally worth it. Unbelievably beautiful. Look at that color. Unbelievable. You can see the geyser in the background too, but it's really the Grand Prismatic Spring that's so amazing. It's just so beautiful. I'm doing one more shot of this amazing, amazing landscape. Unbelievably beautiful. Really not looking forward to climbing down. Really not. But it's pretty. This is Cliff Geyser. We're at Black Sand Basin. I don't see any black sand, but pretty cool. We're still at Black Sand Basin. This is Rainbow Pool and some gurgling mud right by the edge of the boardwalk. Some other little things going off. There's that geyser going off again. It's very pretty at Black Spring, or Black Sand. This is Sunset Lake. Very pretty. The green to red, orange kind of colors. These are the mud, water bubbling right by the edge of boardwalk. Oh, that's me. Here in Black Sand Basin near Rainbow Spring. Rainbow Pool, something like that. Maybe you can see these a little bit better. Just below the surface. Like inches below the surface. This is this weird orange spongy kind of stuff. So this is Iron Spring Creek, and all the water from those hot bubbling geysers and pools and springs flows into this creek. So it's probably pretty darn warm. Creek full of boiling water. Crazy. This is Morning Glory Pool. It is just gorgeous. It's on the far end of the boardwalk from the Old Faithful Inn, and there's a bunch of geysers along that way. I'll try and get some pictures. I was rushing up here to get this so I can try and get back to make it for Old Faithful. It's just beautiful. This is Spiteful Geyser, doing a good bit of gurgling. Really strong sulfur smell. This one too. We're just past Morning Glory Pool, headed back towards Old Faithful. I'm gonna try and catch Riverside. Okay. We're at Riverside Geyser, which is supposed to go off pretty soon. Hopefully that'll be the case. This is Riverside Geyser erupting. Rainbow going strong. I don't know if you can see it, but it's amazing. We're at Great Fountain Geyser. It's a little bit before sunset. This was a place where they said it was a good place to watch sunset because of the colors. And off in the distance here, there's another geyser that goes off pretty regularly. And where we are, we might actually be able to see both happen if they go off. But the reflections in this are just beautiful. We're at West Thumb Geyser Basin. This is the Abyss Pool, which is really cool because you can see the rock formations under the surface. It's right along the West Thumb part of Yellowstone Lake, which is pretty incredible. There's a whole bunch of pools, geysers along here, and it kind of goes back uphill. I'll do another shot from up there. This is Black Pool at the West Thumb Geyser Basin. Is another really, really pretty blue-orange one. Almost black in the center. Here's a view of the upper portion of the geyser basin. And then some more over there. This one has a really pretty light aqua blue color. Not sure what the name of it is, it's on the sign yet. And you can see the lake. Just really, really pretty here. This one's called Collapsing Pool, and you can see the little bubbles coming up out of it. It's kind of a cool one because you can see down in it so well from this angle. This is Surging Spring, that pretty blue aqua. Again, a great view of the lake. Has a bubbling mud pot too. And this is a view of West Thumb Geyser Basin from the top. Got these cool, milky blue ponds, or milky blue hot springs, and then a lake in the background. Black sand beach, the closest thing I've seen. Here's another view, still at Pumice Point. I think we're going to go to those mountains later. It's just so pretty. So cute. Really pretty. Mountains in the background. Cool little rocks out in the water. Causing some breaks. Well, we just left Fishing Bridge, not too far from Fishing Bridge. It's also grizzly country. So we're looking at the edges of the tree lines because that's where they like to be. And so far no luck. Of course we just want to see one from a distance. But really pretty marshy, creeky area. The Lake Butte overlook. It's really, really beautiful. Water's such a pretty color. Back towards Fishing Bridge and the lake area. We're on the road that goes to the eastern entrance. There's a little island out there. There's one of the bays we drove along. Not sure if that's Mary's Bay or that's my guess. This is the other edge. You can see there's a fairly large burnt out forest. It can't be that old because there's grass growth but no new trees coming up, so not sure what the timeline is. But, and then just looking back out across the lake. This view way, way, way in the distance. You barely see them, but behind the mountain in front of us, way in the distance are the Grand Tetons. I'll see if I can zoom in, but maybe not. Anyways, really, really beautiful here. Really beautiful. Standing on Fishing Bridge, looking up the Yellowstone River. We used to be allowed to fish off this bridge, but not anymore. And trout that live in this, cutthroat trout live in the lake, or live in the river, I guess, and the lake, are very important to the eagle and osprey and otter population. Yellowstone River from the other side. We're at Lake Village Lodge, or Lake Lodge, and this is the view of the lake. So I guess this is Yellowstone Lake. Really pretty. This is a mud volcano. I wish my camera had smell-o-vision so you could smell how smelly it is. The other thing was a cauldron. This is the mud volcano. You can hear it. And it's really smelly. This is Dragon Mouth Spring. It kind of sounds like a dragon. This is another view of Dragon's Mouth. It'll spit out some water after some of the steam. It's also very smelly. It's really puffing out the steam now. Black Dragon's Cauldron. It's a bubbling pot of mud. I guess I don't know how big it is. I'm good at guessing distances. Not huge, but large, I guess. Here's another bubbling pot of mud, and that's a forest fire off in the distance. Not a cloud. I think we were pretty close to that one the other day. This is the one that I just shot from above, appropriately named Churning Cauldron. Well, it's not really boiling. Okay, this one's not really boiling. It's the gases and the shifting earth underneath that make it bubble up. We didn't get close enough to see the wolves, but the sunset this evening, I'm not sure if this is capturing it well, but the sunset this evening is just amazing. Gorgeous pinks, blues. That kind of shows it off pretty well. It's just incredible. The deep pink behind that cluster of trees. We did get to see a pack of wolves playing, but too far to really get good pictures. We came to capture the early morning light at the Grand Canyon. We're looking at the lower falls, and it's kind of hazy this morning because of the fires, so light's not too dramatic yet. We may come back by in a little while. We stopped in Hayden Valley to look for animals. So far, just bison and elk, but it's really pretty. I say that a lot. We're in Hayden Valley and we've got a coyote, and he's mousing. We've seen him jump a few times. It was really cute. Maybe he'll do it again for us. Now it looks like he's eating, so he must have caught something. Come on, little guy, jump. It was so cute when he was doing it earlier. We're in Hayden Valley and this is a coyote. I'm hoping he's going to jump. He was jumping earlier. It was really cute. I guess he's just strolling now. It's about 10:40 now. The lighting's a little different on the canyon. You can really see the Yellowstone. You can hear the falls. Missed it. The lion group was erupting, but this pool here is kind of cool. I'm not sure what the name is. We're at Old Faithful. It's starting to go off. Hopefully it'll, oh there it goes, a little bit higher. Pretty cool. Old Faithful. I timed it just right this morning and got to see this big boy walking along the side of the road. It was very impressive. I got pictures of it. There's just some buffalo coming down the road. Galloping over. We're at Mammoth Hot Springs and looks like it's about to thunderstorm. We're hearing the thunder, so far no rain. So the color on these is made up of living organisms called thermophiles. And different ones like different temperatures, and so they live in different spots, which is pretty cool. And it really looks cool with the crazy dark sky. That's thunder. We're still at Mammoth. Now we're near, we waited out the storm in the car. Now we're near the upper terrace. This is the Minerva Terrace. And it says that the travertine formations are created by hot spring water heated by the volcano. And then it comes up through the buried limestone. Oh, pretty cool. It makes all these little step-like things. Try and zoom in, see if you can see them. Yeah, they look like little steps. Okay, we're at the top of Mammoth now, and you can see And the way the water runs down this thing is pretty cool. The colors, each one of those is a different one of those living organisms that's a different color. And the different colors like different temperatures. Pretty wild. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a really, yeah, it looks like it's showing up, a really, really cool rainbow. We're up on Blacktail Plateau Drive. Very cool.